Good morning, everyone. Virgo here. It is September 9th, 2019. Happy Monday to everyone, and I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. We're going to kick off Monday morning with part of our pseudo-law series, and we're going to be looking at one of my pet peeves, which is the word lawful versus legal. We're going to be looking at the reality of those two terms based on the West's Encyclopedia of American Law, and we're going to be talking about the fact that people like this person like to make crazy claims about the difference between the words lawful and legal.
Thanks for coming, Steve. My question would be, what's the difference between illegal and unlawful?
Okay. You have to comprehend, not understand, but you have to comprehend that anything that is lawful regards common law and the Constitution. Anything that is illegal or not legal involves statutes. So, statutes are the laws between government entities. The common law and the Constitution are the common sense laws of mankind and nature and God.
Makes sense to me. Thanks.
No. Sorry, Mr. Tallyman. No banana for you. We need to try and stay away from things like, one term means lawful or God's law or common law or natural law, and the other term, legal, means government law, corporate law, or statute law. Honestly, that's all a bunch of bullshit, as quite frequently these two words are used as exact equivalents. But let's take a look at what West's Encyclopedia of American Law actually says about these two terms, lawful and legal. The terms lawful and legal differ in that the former contemplates the substance of law, whereas the latter alludes to the form of law. A lawful act is authorized, sanctioned, or not forbidden by law. A legal act is performed in accordance with the forms and usages of law, or in a technical manner. In this sense, illegal approaches the meaning of invalid. So, for example, a contract or will that's executed without the required formalities may be regarded as invalid or illegal, but could not be ever described as unlawful. The term lawful more clearly suggests an ethical content than does the word legal. The latter merely denotes compliance with technical or formal rules, whereas the former usually signifies a moral substance or ethical permissibility. An additional distinction is that the word legal is used as a synonym of constructive, while lawful is not. Legal fraud is fraud, implied by law, or made out of construction, but lawful fraud would be a contradiction in terms. Legal is also used as the antithesis of equitable just. As a result, legal estate is the correct usage, instead of lawful estate. Under certain circumstances, however, the two words are used as exact equivalents to one another. A lawful writ, warrant, or process is exactly the same as a legal writ, warrant, or process. So as you can see, the terms lawful and legal differ when it comes to context and grammar, but in reality they are used most of the time as exact equivalents to one another. These crazy claims that are being made by a lot of these groups have more to do with their political ideology than anything else. It's yet again something else that they can attempt to try to use to try to convince people that everyone's been lying to you your whole life, when in fact there's verifiable proof that that's not the case. Not in this instance anyway. The terms lawful and legal only differ when it comes to context and grammar, not really when it comes to something like God's law versus corporate law, for example. So, yet again, we uncover another mystery, and Mr. Tallyman gets no banana. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this short little 5-minute video. I'm going to add this to number 3 on the list of pseudo laws. This is one that might bring out a little bit of irritation for some people, but it simply is what it is. And if you want verifiable proof, you've got to look at the source. So I would say West's Encyclopedia of American Law is probably better at defining the terms lawful and legal than, well, Mr. Tallyman. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.